Show starts in 5 minutes.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us, and we extend a cordial welcome to you. We've lined up the top stars from Hollywood and from all over the world to entertain you on our giant screen with the new, colorful motion pictures you've been hearing about and reading about. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Hey, fellas, don't fight over that hot dog. There's plenty for everyone. Big, plump, and juicy, wrapped in an oven-fresh bun. Add mustard, relish, ketchup, and go to work. Yes, the hot dogs at our refreshment center are the best you'll find anywhere. Everybody agrees on that.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go! Show starts in 3 minutes.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
It's 2 minutes till showtime.
Popcorn, candy, ooh, hot dog, popsicle. Oh boy, banana orange.
Show starts in 1 minute.
There are words men live by, words of strength, of wisdom, and of peace. We urge you to find the spiritual comfort and guidance we all so greatly need by attending your place of worship regularly.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
Broadcasting live from beautiful Union City, New Jersey. This is your movie quiz for Wednesday, July 13th, 2022. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to the movie quiz. I am your host, Chris Mann Nelson, and in just a few minutes, you and I will be embarking together on a trivia odyssey through 34 questions of film trivia and puzzles. It's going to be a really fun, silly time. Today is the season premiere of season 8. This is our 8th season. It's our season that we're calling it's me. I'm calling REHASHomon because we're going to be using old questions. In the first 7 seasons, I've written 2,600 questions on the nose by my own count. And I'm going back to the well. I'm dipping in, remixing them, rewriting them, rearranging them into themes. Tonight's theme is past, present, and future. This is just like Meredith and Peter's show. I know we've got, by the looks of it, we've got some new blood here. This is awesome. So if you're a regular at Meredith and Peter's show, you've probably seen me running my mouth in the chat. And if you're not familiar with the show, this is a show where the trivia is serious, but the show's a little sillier. It should be. We're gonna have a great time. So get yourself signed up if you're still watching over on quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Go to this website, play.themoviequiz.com. That's where you'll get your answer sheet for this game. It's the same Twitch stream, but it's a different answer shirt. Yes, it is a McClunky shirt. I wish I could credit the artist, but I forget who did it. But it is McClunky time. We are back. So head to this site, get yourself signed up, and once you have, you will be playing against our guests tonight. On this show, we play. We have guests play along and talk with us. These are 2 of my bestest buddies in the world. They've been here a million times, and I'm thrilled to have them back for the season 8 premiere. Please welcome Michael Antonucci and Yoni Lotan. Hello, sir. They have big mouths. They have lovely teeth that they're showing you all. They have great teeth.
Who has white teeth? Nobody has white teeth. Everybody has like.
Well, there's that filter on. I keep seeing this filter on Instagram where it's like it shows you your teeth white, and it was kind of disturbing to me. I looked weird. I looked like fully bizarre. It was like my teeth, but white. I didn't like it. This is a movie quiz show, by the way, everybody.
Let us know in the comments below. What color is your
What color are your teeth? Let us know. Let us know what color your teeth are. Ryan is saying Ryan's teeth are black. That's a problem, buddy. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to Ryan. It's a new season, a new set of birthdays. He's working on it. All right, so dudes, it's great to have you back. Yoni, I see you got Kevin Smith back there. Did either of you watch the Clerks 3 trailer?
I did.
So did I. Mike, what were your thoughts?
I was like, cool.
Yeah, it looks a little cheap, as most of his stuff has been lately, but not as cheap. Did either or anybody in the chat, please let me know if you've seen the Rob Zombie Monsters trailer that dropped today.
I just saw that today.
It was shocking. It's like a Universal Studios release, and it looks like pure shit. It looks like Degrassi, like it looks like a college sophomore's music video. It's like so cheap and weird looking. I could not believe it.
Wow, that's so exciting.
Yeah, let's get hashtag Monsters trending on all the socials.
Well, like the thing about like Clerks, I'm like, who is excited for Clerk?
I mean, me in 1997 would be excited for yet another Clerks movie. I mean, I'll watch it.
Was Clerks 2 good?
I kind of like Clerks too. It was
I don't even
fine.
remember.
I'm afraid any of these movies I'm afraid to
What's
revisit.
the
but
plot of Clerks?
Clerks 3 is like meta also, which is exhausting. Because
It's like kind of about like Kevin Smith's like heart attack, right?
it's about his heart attack, which I don't mind that, like pulling from his real life, but for some reason them it being about the making of Clerks 1 bothers me.
Oh,
That's annoying. I mean, that's his life too, but I don't know. Too much of an Ouroboros.
Same with Monsters and Rob Zombie.
Mm-hmm.
So
meta.
let's jump in. Let's jump right into the game since we're starting at a later time now. Hopefully other grandpas like me can stay up this late. We're putting it into in-game mode. It's flying out of Kevin Smith's mouth there. Alex saying she once dumped someone immediately after watching Clerks 2.
Wow, is that
yes,
good?
we are in in-game mode. Hashtag IGM. Get hashtag Monsters and hashtag IGM going. All right. So this season is going to work. Let's see. Our first little question here is welcome to the game. So the way we've been doing it the last few seasons is this is going to be an 8-week season. So the first 7 weeks the top 3 teams over the first 7 weeks will compete for the gold, silver, and bronze in the final week. Everybody can play in that finale though. But everybody who plays at some point in those first 7 weeks gets to assign one game as a double points game. All right. So this is the season 8 premiere of REHASHomon. Tonight's theme is past, present, and future. A lot of time stuff, a lot of time travel and time warps, stuff like that. So if you want to make this your double points game, let me know now. It will not count for tonight. Like you can't if you have 40 points, you won't have 80 points tonight, but you'll have 80 points for the season from this game, if that makes sense. Okay. So just type yes or no and let me know.
Yeah.
Are we doubling? Yeah.
We'll double. We got it.
I have some very polite declines here. No thanks, but we appreciate the offer. No thanks. It's very polite.
Yeah.
That's very sweet.
Mostly no's. A couple of teams saying yes. I'm not going to look at who they are yet. I want to be surprised when I do the tallies later. But a couple of teams going, well, you guys are doing it, so you're one of them.
Surprise.
Also, you guys are the first ever champion of the. You are on the first ever champion team of this game.
That's
you
why
you took the reins of our old bar trivia team.
Yeah.
And became Team Chris. So before we jump in, couple ground rules. No cheating. Don't cheat. Okay, Yoni, I know you love to cheat. I know you're always Googling. Don't put answers in the chat. Join the game. 3,
smart.
You can change your answer before time runs out. And 4, most importantly, don't forget to hit submit. Don't forget to hit submit, even on a multiple choice question. All right, so here we go.
Okay, you can start.
Let's jump into our first round. So our first round tonight is time loop movies. It's going to be all about time loop movies. This round first appeared. Remember, I'm dipping into old rounds. I'm rewriting them, turning them around, adding stuff, subtracting stuff. But this first appeared in game number 55 on November 10th, 2021. For those of you TMQ historians out there who actually care about that. All right. So here we go into our first round about time loops. Yeah. Yoni, can you recommend any good time loop TV shows?
Russian Doll.
Yes, thank you. That's way too long.
I was like, Loki? I don't fucking know.
All right. Yoni is on Russian Doll. And many roles across the seasons. All right. So here we go. Question number 1. What fellow Ghostbusters actor directed Bill Murray in the gold standard time loop movie Groundhog Day? All right. And also, last names are fine. You can just give me last name if you want.
Wait, what's the question?
Yoni, you can hit
play.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike. I have to hit play. I forgot to hit play in. Okay.
No. Don't join game. You can. I'm sorry. You can hit just watching. If you go to the sleep, you hit just watching. Okay. That goes for everybody else too. You can hit if you're on a team. You don't have to sign up to see the question.
Agreed. I mean, Russian Doll is a great time loop show. You should check it out.
What is?
The Russian Doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also
I'm gonna
Loki.
check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I know I've
Loki.
seen both seasons. All right. I've actually seen season 1 twice. We rewatched it
Woo,
before season
dang.
2.
Oh.
Do you get so yeah.
So that's like 10 cents in my pocket.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, dude. Did I get you some cash there, Yon?
Yeah, thanks, dude.
All right. This one, of course, you got a 1 in 3 shot in this. 1 in 7 if you count the reboot Ghostbusters, but it is Harold Ramis. Harold Ramis directed Groundhog Day. 82% to start the game. Nicely done. Here we go.
Yeah.
Question number 2. It's a multiple choice question. Remember to make your selection and hit submit. In source code, Jake Gyllenhaal has 8 minutes, the same 8 minutes over and over, to solve the bombing of what form of transportation? Is it a plane, a bus, a train, or a ferry?
I just watched Ghostbusters Afterlife on a plane.
Yeah, what'd you think of that one?
Is it good?
PU.
I haven't seen
but they bring back Harold Ramis.
Yeah, it's like a
ghost?
like a CGI,
Like he's like a CGI ghost, and it's like,
and he's just like silent. Yeah, he's
That's
just
weird.
like
he nods a lot because like I think Carrie Coon's like his granddaughter, and she sees him, and there's like
she's
like,
his
I hope-
daughter. I've seen Ghostbusters Afterlife so many times already because Desmond's obsessed with Ghostbusters and he likes all of them. Like he likes all 4 movies they've made. And like, so I've just seen I've seen it so many. He loves that one for some reason. All right. So the answer here, as you can see, I grabbed a little picture of it. There he is. There's Jake.
Wow, what a weird plane.
Yeah, it's one of those ground planes. There he is. He's getting ready to get squished and reset. He's on a train that blows up. All right. Question number 3. This 3-word tagline is sometimes here we go. This 3-word tagline is sometimes used as an alternate title for the Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt action movie Edge of Tomorrow. So it's the tagline, and then sometimes it shows up as the title. It's kind of weird. It's kind of confusing.
I don't know. Sure.
We're trying something.
We know one of them.
Yeah.
Sounds nefarious. Right. So
But
it's
Curly Larry Moe.
Yeah, it's Curly Larry Moe. It's where he ends up in the Stooges dimension. It's Live, Die, Repeat. Live, Die, Repeat. Sometimes you'll see it on like the Blu-ray at Walmart or Target. Always, I feel like that movie's always on the end cap at the checkout for some reason, even though it's like 8 years old. It's they're always trying to sell you on what they call Live, Die, Repeat. Tough one there. Only 47%.
Which title do you like more?
I guess Live, Die, Repeat. It makes more sense than Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Put your hashtag and then your preferred Edge of Tomorrow title.
Yeah.
Come up with your own too.
Submit your own. Absolutely. That's a fun little project for everybody. Good idea, Mike.
Yeah.
All right. The dying as a reset concept was played for laughs in what 2017 slasher comedy and its sequel?
Oh, it's
The dying as a reset
Tell me.
concept was played for laughs in what 2017 slasher comedy and its sequel?
no, I know it. Right?
Yeah, I think
I think we all watched this together.
We did, yeah.
I was not there.
That's
You
right.
missed
You
it.
were not
No,
there. We watched it at we watched it at a cabin.
Oh, was that an in-person?
I think it was like I
screening?
think it was an in-person thing. Because actually the first one is good. It's fun. It's this movie here. It's right here with the little baby face. Little baby face killer. It's Happy Death Day. Happy Death Day is the answer. 71% of teams got it. Happy Death Day to You was the sequel. All right, question number 5. Palm Springs finds Andy Samberg and Kristen Milotti falling in love while stuck in a time loop together during what type of event? Are they stuck in a time loop at a business conference, a wedding, a birthday party, or a funeral?
I saw this movie.
Wait, I'm just catching up on the chat. Meredith's telling telling us that Live, Die, Repeat, and Repeat is the sequel. That's
Oh my
crazy.
God.
That's also that's doubling down. That's doubling down on the idea that the movie is called Live, Die, Repeat.
But what about the Edge of Tomorrow's title?
They're fuck it, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't care. They're throwing it out. They I
Edge
know
of-
that it's also based on a book that's called All You Need Is Kill, which is also a stupid title. Live,
What?
Die, Repeat is
Choose
of
a
those
title.
three, I think the best one. All right. So let's check out this one. Almost everybody got this one right. Excellently done. In Palm Springs, where a lot of things, a lot of these events happen in this city. It's a wedding. They're at a wedding weekend. Edge of tomorrow. Edge of the day after tomorrow, and then they can bring in Jake Gyllenhaal's source code character, who's also his character from the day after tomorrow, and make a time loop cinematic universe. All right, question number 6. This 2020 film's title called out the similarities between time loop flicks and video games, as Frank Grillo dies, resets, then learns how to inch his way closer to the ultimate bad guy over the course of a repeated day. So I'm looking for the name of this 2020 film. What is this movie called?
Hmm.
And give people extra time because it seems like it's a little harder. This is definitely harder. I actually rewrote this. This was a part of the rewrite of this round. This was not this.
Frank Grillo. That sounds familiar. What is
What the
that?
hell is Frank? What the hell is Frank Grillo?
What the hell?
What
What
is
the hell
Frank
is that?
Grillo?
2020?
Yeah, it's
Gross.
new-ish.
Terrible year.
Wow. That's a bold, that's a controversial stance, Yoni.
Yeah.
All right. This was a hard one. This was easily the hardest one of this round. I think it was like a Hulu original. It's called Boss Level.
What?
Cool.
Boss Level. And yeah, there it is.
No.
It's actually, yeah, it's got it has Mel Gibson. I brought up a Mel
What?
Gibson question, so I'm
Cool.
canceling myself.
Cancel.
I love this.
The movie, Mel Gibson aside, it's actually pretty fun. It's a
I've
pretty
never
good
heard
time
of that
loop.
movie.
I feel like
Michelle
all,
Yeoh's in it too.
all going for like death as the reset now. I feel like there used to be like other, I guess there was like the X-Files episode where I guess Groundhog Day is kind of the only one where it's not automatically death that resets it. He just like, he'll just wake up in that same day. So I stand corrected. That death is kind of the standard for those. All right. Question number 7. A man played by a member of what acting family keeps waking up nude in an elevator on his wedding day in the 2017 comedy Naked? Is that an Arquette, a Wayans, a Baldwin, or an Estachine? Which of those acting families
Submitted.
has a member of it who's in the movie Naked, which apparently is a remake of like a Scandinavian movie?
Of course.
Yes.
Called Knockin'.
Not called Nudelschweidel.
Called Noodle Elevator.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I'd ride the noodle elevator all day.
All right. So that was it was Marlon. It was Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans was
Goofy's up.
your naked man.
Strong goofy ride.
Oh, Bill Clinton and an alien are becoming part of the Goofy shirt.
This is from Mars 2112.
I was gonna ask if that was from Mars 2112. Where else could that be?
The white
Bill
House.
Clinton
that guy-
went to Mars 2112.
The alien guy, whatever guy that was, definitely has that picture in his house,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
guy is just like, have you seen my I used to work at a little restaurant called Mars 2112 across from the Winter Garden Theater.
It's also
all right.
funny because that could be anybody. He's like,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could all
true.
lay claim to that picture.
That could be
Yeah.
me.
Because we're too young, probably, but all right. And your final question of round number 1, it's multiple choice. What cosmic being does Doctor Strange defeat by pestering him with endless time loops? and attempts to bargain. Is that cosmic being Phoenix Force, Galactus, Mistress Death, or Dormammu? Which one of these is it? Pick them, hit submit.
Yes.
Looking by the looks of these answers, it looks like a lot of people maybe rewatched Doctor Strange before Multiverse of Madness came out.
Had to.
I rewatched Doctor Strange recently, and it was better than I remembered. I was just like, I have severe Marvel fatigue, so I'm even looking back with sort of a more critical eye to movies I liked, but it was actually pretty solid.
Mike, why is he like snarky and snappy too?
So the answer is Dormammu, and there he is up there.
1 second. The answer is Dormammu.
He's got a big like ski mask face. He looks like he's wearing a big ski mask. All right, so let's check out before we move on to round 2. Let's take a look at our scores and standings after one round. We've got a bunch of teams with 7. Let's start with 7. We got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist About This? Popcorn, Half Butter, and the Turds. And then tied for first, with perfect 8s. We got the Book Club and Marley's Chains. So nicely done. If I didn't read your name, it's just for time. It's not that I don't love you or care about you. It's just that
cancel him.
Cancel me, please. Cancel me. So I can rest. All right, so let's move on to our second round of the night. It's going to be our picture round. Second round, round 2 is always our picture round. And so we're talking about time tonight. This round is called 21st Century Movie Future versus Real Past. So you're going to name the year for all of these. And I'm going to show you a movie where that's all movies from 2000 through 2022. And it was the future in an old movie, and it's the past. So I guess it's 2021 because it's the past now. And so I'll show you a movie that predicted what this year would look like, and then something that actually happened in the year. And there'll also be a little clue for each of them. All right, so here we go. Your pictures should be embedded in your image, in your question, and also on the live stream. So your clue is HAL 9000 versus the iPod. This is don't overthink this one. We're starting off easy. Just name the year. Your clues are HAL 9000 versus the iPod.
But back to my point about Doctor Strange.
Yeah, let's talk about.
He's just like also like, oh yeah, what's like, yeah, that's gonna be a stinker. Like,
yeah, he's too.
It's like, why did you have
too similar to? It's like they tried to make like a knockoff Iron Man character.
Exactly. And he also has a goatee. It's just like, yeah, we get it. You're fucking snarky. It's like, you don't have to be snarky.
All right. So for this one.
All right.
Dormammu.
So for this one, and let me make sure, I think everyone's got their points who's getting them. This one, HAL 9000, of course, is from 2001, A Space Odyssey, but the real computer that came out, they have kind of a similar shape too, which is why I picked this image. The original iPod kind of looks a little like HAL 9000. All right. So, and these are all 21st. These are all 2000 and beyond, all of these. So I saw a couple of answers from the 90s. Just remember, these are all 21st century. And also for the TMQ historians, this appeared in our second game ever. It was not a picture round. It was like a text round. But this was from game 2 back in September of 2020, which Yoni does not like the year 2020. I don't know why. What's the problem, Yoni?
What happened?
Yeah, what happened? All right, here's your next one. Number 2, your movie future is Vampire Virus, and your real past is Superstorm Sandy. Vampire Virus versus Superstorm Sandy. Name the year.
I mean, this is hard.
There's some multiple choices coming up.
Oh, okay. Oh, none for this one. I think
not for this one. No.
Sure, Michael. Yeah.
And you see, I picked images with bridges in them. Very
Yeah,
clever,
we
Nice.
see. Good.
very smart, very smart. It's a very smart show. I'm a very smart man.
Yeah.
All right, so the year
Dormammu.
Dormammu.
Very smart Dormammu.
It's the year that Dormammu came to New York City. It was 2012. 2012 is your answer. That's when Superstorm Sandy hit. It's also the year that Will Smith is wandering around in empty New
Does
York
he
City.
say it in the movie?
Huh?
Does Will Smith ever be like, I can't believe it's 2012 and these vampires?
Yeah, he's saying it all. He's writing a lot of checks in the movie to those mannequins.
Yeah.
All right. Your next one here.
Awesome.
We've got time travel
Come
crimes
on.
at a tech company versus the creation of Facebook. And your options are 2002, 2003, 2004, and 2005. Some of these will rely on you knowing the history a little more than the actual history, more than the movie part. But if you really love Time Cop, that'll help you get it too. Let me catch up on the chat here. Anything I'm missing? Anything good, gentlemen?
Looks like Jean-Claude's about to fucking cap Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he is aiming right for him.
Yeah.
All right. So this one, the answer here, Facebook was founded and people are traveling in Time Cop. They're traveling from this year back to like the 90s, I guess. It's 2004. 2004 is your answer. 71% of teams got that right. Nicely done. All right. Your next question, movie future versus real past. Your movie future is a deadly car race across America, and your real past was the Olympics down under.
I got you.
So take a look at that picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Computer Lockya.
Submitted.
This one, I'll give this in case. I think this might be a little harder than I envision. The movie is might be the easier one to get. The movie.
Do you know that the night of the opening ceremonies of this Olympics was the first night I shaved? I remember.
Oh, so of course you know what year it was.
Mm-hmm, I remember.
Shaving to the theme song.
Yeah, I was like crying. I don't know why I took that night, but it was like on the TV, and I was like, I'm gonna shave. Because I had that like
you like
I had
shaving
that
in
like
the living room with your whole family.
I had that like weird ass like boy
Oh,
lip
yeah.
hair.
Oh, I
And
remember
like,
shaving. I got like sideburns before anything, and I remember shaving it when I was like 13, and like going into like band at middle school the next day and being like, "Yo," like everyone was like, "Oh, you shaved." Everyone was very impressed. So the movie here is Death Race 2000. It's 2000 is your answer, and the Sydney Olympics were in 2000. So it's Death Race 2000 versus the Sydney Olympics. All right,
sorry,
question
Mike.
number
Yoni.
5.
Screwed us.
I got that wrong.
Yoni, did you forget when you shaved?
Yeah. Forgot when I shaved.
All right, so this one here is rollerball championships versus the first titles for the Eagles and Capitals. And obviously, I know that the Eagles won NFL championships before, but this is their first Super Bowl win. So rollerball takes place in this year, and also the Capitals and the Eagles both won their first ever titles.
No, that's not correct. Not correct. It's
multiple choice.
Oh, LOL. LOL. Let's go with
Yes.
Also, R.I.P. That's James Caan right there, who just died. R.I.P. James Caan. All right, so this one This one was 2018. 2018 was the year of rollerball. 4 years ago, everybody was playing rollerball. Other than that, there's a lot of pretty accurate predictions in rollerball. Aside from like the murder sport, there's some pretty good predictions in that movie. All right, your next one is Snake versus Snowden, and I'm talking about Snowden, the initial Snowden leaks. So your options are 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015.
When Snowden first shaved.
Yeah.
When did Snowden? Think about it, Yoni. When did he first shave?
When did Snowden shave for the first time?
Not yet in this picture. Look at him.
Yeah, he needs a good shave.
He needs to clean himself up.
He's growing a Doctor Strange there.
He's ready to face Dormammu. All right, this one was tough. A lot of teams got it right, though. Your year here where Snowden made the leaks. Also, Snake Plissken, also rebelling against the U.S. government, is 2013. 2013 was Snake and Snowden. All right, here comes question number 7.
We're fucking stinking it up.
Thunderdome versus Superdome.
Wow.
Thunderdome and Superdome. Mad Max Beyond Thunder. Oh shit, that's another Mel Gibson. God damn it. Here we go.
Cancel him.
Fuck. All right, another Gibson. Thunderdome versus Superdome.
There's other people who've been canceled besides Mel Gibson.
Hurricane Katrina in real life.
Yeah, it is good.
Good.
Yeah, just like I feel like if Doctor Strange was just like kind of like a specific other character, like, oh, what's going on?
All right.
You can have fun with that.
Yeah, I mean, I never read the comics, so I don't know how
accurate that is. Neither did I. Yeah. Hey, can you let us know in the comments?
I felt like this watching it, but even if he was, it's kind of like rewatching it, or even at the time, the first time I watched it, he's just like, it's like cocky guy who's awesome at what he does, gets humbled and can't by an accident or an unexpected misfortune and has to rebuild himself into something new where he learns to become selfless. It's like beat for beat, except for the magic. It's so similar. All right. This one is Beyond Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome was 2005. And yes, it is exactly like Doc Hollywood, and also therefore like Cars. I guess it is a standard template, the asshole redemption arc. And your last one is your movie future is Dragons, and your real past is Murder Hornets. And your options are 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021.
Is that Kiefer Sutherland?
No, that's Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale. They're a little obscured by my my writing up there.
Big 8.
Is that movie good?
I haven't seen it in a while, but it was pretty cool. I remember.
Oh
yeah, both Oscar winners. Yeah, both of those guys are Oscar winners battling dragons. I don't know who else was in it, but all right. So this one, Yoni, you're gonna love this answer. You're gonna.
No, I'm not, because I know what the answer is.
You love this. This was the first year you shaved.
What?
You finally shaved 2 years ago. So wait. I'm sorry. I don't want to get bogged down in the shaving thing. But Yoni, what other year? Because you would have been like 13 in 2000. What other Olympic year would have made sense for you shaving? Not 2004.
I guess I was confused. I guess I was confused with the Salt Lake City.
Oh, did you say 2002? You said 2002. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Because I was gonna say, if it was like in either direction, like if
You're
it's a
right.
Summer Olympics, you were
right.
either 9 years old or 17 years old.
You're right, which is why I'm realizing that was such a stupid answer for me to guess.
But I don't know. I could see Yoni shaving at 9 years old, though.
Yoni could very possibly. Yoni, show your stubble. Show your stubble and
Show us.
There you go. For the fans
let's
out
get
there.
Yoni shaved at 9 trending in the on social. All right, so before we go to the leaderboard, let's do your lightning round. Lightning round is a quick way to rack up 4 points. I'm going to ask you a question that has 4 answers to it. You don't have to get all 4. Any one of them is worth a point, upwards of 4 points. All right, so it would not be a time travel or time-oriented game if I didn't ask you something about Back to the Future. So here we go. Here's your lightning round question. Name the 4 years visited on screen by Doc and Marty in the Back to the Future trilogy. That includes the year that they come from. Includes the year that is their like home base year. That year plus there's 3 others that they visit. Okay, so name those. We're going to stick with naming years. And this one, I forget when this one first appeared. I used this one before. This is almost everything in tonight's game is either rewritten, remixed, reused from an old round.
Good.
You guys feeling good about this one?
We're gonna get this one, Chris.
Order, no.
So.
Order does not matter. Order doesn't matter. They could be in any order. They can be in any order, just as long as they're the right 4 years. All right. So here we go. Let's take a look. So their home year Doc exists in all these times, but Marty is from 1985.
Yes.
These are actually in the order that they travel. These are in order. Wow, amazing. 1985, 1955 is when he travels back to in the first one. Then they go to the future in 2015. Then in 3, Doc gets zapped back to 1885. They go back 100 years. Yep, Clayton Ravine. It used to be called Shonash Ravine. All right, let's take a look at your scores and standings as we hit the roughly halfway mark of the game. All right, let's check this out. Hang on. There we go. We've got with 17 apiece, tied for third. How am I going to be an optimist about this? And Sterling Cooper, Roland Daly Betts are reigning champions 2 times over. They've won the last 2 seasons. The Turds and Marley's Chains are tied in second place with 18 and taking over first place. Nicely done. They've got 19 points, 1 point off a perfect score. It's the Book Club. The Book Club. All right.
Wow.
So there's still plenty of game to play, including a double.
Yoni, we really shit the sheets in this one.
My
you shit
God.
the sheets? Where are you? Well, I know what team you are.
Shit the sheets.
You're not that far down. All right. So that brings us to round 3. There's a double points game, a big bonus points question at the end of the game. So don't worry if you fell behind a little bit. That 21st century future versus past round was a little hard. This is our puzzle round. Round 3 is always the puzzle round. So this first appeared on game number 41 on 1/20/2021. It was a palindromic date. So the round is I'm going to describe a movie's plot backwards and you name the movie. All right. So I'll be describing the movie as if you're watching it in reverse. Reverse the film is your round. And I will warn you now, there's going to be one question in this round that I'm going to be a stickler for. There's one coming up. I won't say which one, but there's one that I'm going to be a stickler for. Okay. And you will see why. All right. So be forewarned about my sticklerism. I'll be a little jerk about it. All right, here we go.
You really Doctor Strange us, huh?
Yeah.
Really
the first
Doctor
question
Strange
is the Doctor Strange says goodbye to Dormammu and then and then becomes a surgeon.
He says,
All right.
goodbye, Dormammu.
All right, so
We know
I
it.
have an example. I have an example if you want it. A giant ape who lives on the Empire State Building climbs down, does a performance on Broadway, then retires to a remote island. Right? So that's Yoni, that's the example. That's the example. But I think as far as puzzle rounds go, this one should be pretty doable. I know sometimes I get a little out of control. People get mad.
Corinna.
All right, so this one, obviously, it's King Kong. This was just an example worth 0 points, so don't sweat it. Oh yeah, a princess divorces an ogre because she realizes he's ugly. We're in season 8 now, but I mean we can Shrek up the chat too.
Nice. Wow, this man has power.
I can do whatever I want. All right, here we go. Now these count for real. Reverse the film. Just name the film. All right. An amorphous alien creature spits out residents of a small Pennsylvania town before heading off to outer space. An amorphous alien creature spits out residents of a small Pennsylvania town before heading off to outer space. Silence. Silencio.
Man, I really hope we don't have COVID, Chris.
Yeah, I hope not, Yoni. With Yoni and I separately might have from different vectors might have COVID.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat if you
think they have it.
You got COVID. If you think you've got it, let us know.
Let us
If
know
you think either
if you got
Yoni or Chris have
COVID.
it.
What color is your teeth?
Yeah, what color is your teeth? Also, let us know in the chat if one of us, me or Yoni, has to get COVID. Which one?
Ooh.
Which one do you want to see get COVID? Bear in mind, I've mentioned Mel Gibson twice in tonight's game, so you might want to get
him out of here. It's like Survivor.
Yeah, get me out of here. All right, so this one, it's backwards. It was gobbling up. It comes from space, gobbles people's up.
Nice.
Gobbles people up. It's the Blob. You guys got it? Nicely done. 59% of teams got that one right. Question number 2. After losing the woman who's been secretly overdubbing the grating voice of their lead actress, a film studio gives up on talkies and goes back to making silent movies.
If you're losing the woman who's been secretly overdubbing the grating. Oh, yeah.
Is that?
Yeah. Good call. Talkies.
How's the collaboration going, fellas? I'm always curious to see how you guys feeling on the same page.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think we're both not doing a good job.
Well, in fairness to you, Yoni, you probably have COVID.
Yeah. My brain is slowly being. My brain is.
You're slowly getting it and getting brain fog. All right, so this one, if you put it the right way around, a movie studio decides to go from silence to talkies, and they have a lead actress who has a very grating voice, and it's Singing in the Rain. Singing in the Rain is your answer. All right, question number 3. A group of people climb into a capsized cruise liner, making their way down further submerged decks. In the end, a wave knocks the ship upright, and everyone celebrates New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, but it's like something. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sound of yeah. Chris, you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm no.
Chris,
It's the COVID, man.
It's happening.
No, I'm just confused because a whole bunch of correct answers are coming in, but they're not being marked correct. So I don't know what is going on with that. That's why I looked confused. So the answer, which I did program, I can see what I programmed in here. It's the because I see why. That's why I showed it as Poseidon Adventure or Poseidon. It's either one of those. It's the Poseidon Adventure or Poseidon the remake. That's why it goofed.
The birthday boy is asking for a spelling check.
Everybody, I marked everything correct. Anybody who put anything that resembled Poseidon. So I think you should be okay. Cool. All right, here we go. Question number 4. A group of public transit riders in South Korea encounter fewer and fewer zombies as they get closer to Seoul, ultimately arriving safely. Once again, a group of public transit riders in South Korea encounter fewer and fewer zombies as they get closer to Seoul, ultimately arriving safely.
That's nice.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it's a nice movie, right? A lot of these movies things get resolved.
Any of you guys see the new Elvis movie?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Not yet.
Has anyone in the chat seen it?
No, we have to. But
yeah, we all want to. Me and Mike and Yoni are part of a group that watch bad movies together, and where Elvis is it's a big one on our list.
But someone was talking to me yesterday about it, and they were saying that like there's like so many scenes in the movie where like Elvis flat out steals from like the black community, and it's like like they like address it so head on. Like there's a scene where BB King is like playing a song, and Elvis is like, "Hey, baby, I love this song. You mind if I play it?" And BB King's like, "Yeah, go for it." And he's like, "Hey, yeah." It's like, wow, I guess that's how it happened.
Wow, so realistic.
Yeah.
All right, so that was Train to Busan was the answer for that one. Train to Busan. All right, question number 5. A boy convinces his adoptive father, French cinema pioneer Georges Méliès, to forget about his old movies, and then he goes to live in a Paris railway station. What is that movie?
It's a fucking thing.
It's Elvis.
Young man shakes his hips and changes the world.
Yeah. Young man gets up. Young man resurrects himself from a toilet.
Hurry.
I don't know if this is correct. But
we got a lot of almost exclusive. Everyone who submitted so far has gotten this one right.
I don't know.
Yes, this is a Scorsese movie. This was actually in last season. We did a picture round about non-gangster Scorsese movies because he's so associated with gangster movies, but he's done so many other things, and this was in that picture round. It's Hugo, 88%. Nicely done, excellent work. All right, question number 6. On a cattle drive from Colorado to New Mexico, a trio of ranch hands realize what they really wanted to be is financially comfortable white-collar workers in New York City. On a cattle drive from Colorado to New Mexico, a trio of ranch hands realize what they really want to be is financially comfortable white-collar workers in New York City.
Is this your stickler one?
No. I'm not going to... I shouldn't tell you about which... No, it's not, though. If I tell you which one's the stickler one.
Oh.
All right. So I think I did right. This was an old one from like a year and a half ago. I think I did the direction right. I think they go from New Mexico to Colorado. I think I got the backwards part right. The trio is Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern, and Bruno Kirby. It's City Slickers. Mm-hmm. City Slickers is your answer. All right. We got 2 more questions left in this round. Question number 7. A former athlete leaves his band of extreme sports-obsessed bank robbers, forgets how to surf, and joins the FBI.
Mm.
A former athlete leaves his band of extreme sports-obsessed bank robbers, forgets how to surf, and joins the FBI.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so how's Alex doing?
What?
How is Alex? How is she doing with the
Good, I
COVID?
think she's in the chat. She can tell you.
Oh, how's it going, Alex? Yeah.
All right, so this one, most teams got this right.
Beautiful house, Yoni.
Thank you. My
Wow,
Steinway.
that's where you've been this whole time?
I know, my fucking Steinway.
Your answer for question number 7 is Alex is falling asleep. I guess that tells you how she's doing. Then she heard her name. Amazing.
Aw.
I guess she's doing sleepy is how she's doing. All right, and your last question of this round. Order is restored at a theme park after its rampaging dinosaurs are returned to their pens. Thousands of visitors safely have a great time. Order is restored at a theme park after its rampaging dinosaurs are returned to their pens. Thousands of visitors safely have a great time. Sleepy Stallone.
Yeah. A little less conversation, a little more action. Come on.
All right. So, all right. This one, Yoni, as you were asking before, this is the one I'm going to be a stickler on. Because there's a line, the second half of that question is thousands of visitors safely have a great time. There were no visitors. There were like 10 visitors to Jurassic Park. So that's why I'm being a stickler. I forewarned you about my sticklerism. So I think it's fair. All right.
Cancel him.
There we go. Yeah, you get mad at me, but less mad than for the other things. All right, I'm going to take these two boys off, and we're going to look at your scores and standings here as we head into our final round. Wow, we've got a crazy game here. Let's start with fourth with 24 points apiece. We got the Turds and Sterling Cooper rolling deli bets, and ahead of them by 1 point. We've got with a 3-way tie with 25 between How Am I Going to Be an Optimist About This, the Book Club, and Marley's Chains. Goodness gracious, we have got a barn burner developing here. So, but this is a time in TMQ where you can cool down your brain for a second because this is a time for a very special visit from a special guest from Hollywood. You know, this is a completely free show, free game to play. We do rely on your donations, but to help me ask for them, I always bring in somebody from the world of cinema, and a beloved character. Tonight is our past, present, and future game. So I'd like to bring back somebody who's been on the show a few times. He's been at one of our Caveat live events. He also has a past with me and Mike. We all go back. So please welcome. He's borrowing Yoni's computer. So don't mind the name here. Please welcome Jigsaw. Billy the Puppet, aka Jigsaw. He's here.
I'm coming to you live from Crunch Gym. Crunch.
Billy, have you been working out?
Yeah, man. I'm summer body. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude.
It clearly shows.
Jacksaw is what they should call me.
So I'm gonna bring Mike back because we as the last time you were on the live stream, Jigsaw or Billy the Puppet. Where did Yoni go, by the way? Because I know you're on it. I can see you're on his computer.
No.
Did you kill him?
No, I didn't. We have the same account.
Oh, you have the same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because you're logged in at Crunch Gym, not at Yoni's house.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we're talking about we established last time that we all used to do do improv and sketch together, Jigsaw. And are you still pursuing? Yeah, there's the tongue. There's that famous Billy the Puppet tongue.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck yeah, I'm still pursuing it. I love it. I love the community. I have a show at the Pit called
Wow, your lips are jacked.
Is this why you're getting yourself into
100%.
shape? Is this gonna be like a shirtless type show?
Yeah.
Oh, you're tying your hair back now too?
Are you trying to be like Joe Rogan?
No. Yes, for everyone who's playing for the first time tonight, this is what happens
to the game.
Some weeks. This is wonderful though. What is your show about?
My show is about just like my experience about like being a murder puppet and but like the funny side of it, you know? And like it's just like a lot of people don't know about my experience, and
I guess Jigsaw's just been working on his legs.
with the cycling.
Well, I mean, I don't have muscles, but my thighs are like huge.
You always ride that tiny little tricycle.
Yeah, you're like, it's like a spin class constantly for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So Jigsaw, can you just Billy the Puppet, can you tell tell the folks a little bit why they should donate to the quiz?
Yeah, I got you. So look, I as an artist myself, like I understand like the struggle, like I know what it's like to put your heart and soul into a project, and Chris does that with this project, and you got to support the arts. So if you have like a dollar to give or any type of tip, why don't you throw it at Chris? Because look how much fun we're having, huh?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Billy the Puppet. Yeah, please donate if you can. Just a couple bucks per player per game goes a long way towards bringing you wonderful educational content, like shirtless puppets sticking their lips through a mask. So Billy, do you want to stick around, or is Yoni gonna log back in?
I can hang out.
It's up to you and Yoni. I don't know if you want to text them. You could.
I'll hang out.
You can hang out. Maybe you hang out for a little bit, and then Yoni comes back.
Yeah. I'll get Yoni. Yeah, he's right here. He's at the gym with me.
Oh, he met you, left during my show, and went to the gym with you.
Yeah, I texted him, "Yo, bro, it's leg day," and he ran.
All right. Well, I'm a little offended. I'll have to talk to Yoni about that later.
Yeah.
He's just walking out in the middle of the show. All right. So this brings us to our final regular round. It's a double points round, and it's all about actors in multiple time travel movies. Actors in multiple time travel movies. So each of these questions will have two parts. There'll be two aspects for you to answer. Each one of them is worth a point, and order does not count on any of them. This is actually our deepest throwback. This was I rewrote it, but this category first appeared on our first game number 1, back on September 23rd, 2020. All right, so here we go. Actors with multiple time travel movies. Hugh Jackman has gone backward in time in this X-Men sequel and forward in time in this romantic comedy co-starring Meg Ryan. So name the X-Men movie. You got to name the X-Men subtitle, because there's 1,000 of those movies, and name the Meg Ryan one where Hugh Jackman went forward in time. Order doesn't count. I named one first, obviously.
No.
You can put them in either order. You can put them in either box, and that's fine.
Yes.
Thank you, Jigsaw.
Is Jigsaw coming in the clutch here?
Yeah. Jigsaw's doing much better than Yoni was.
I'm a fan of the movies. What could I say?
Well, you've been. I heard a little bit about your one puppet show is going to be about like partially about your murder puppet, but also your love of the cinema, like how the Jigsaw Killer would take you to the movies, like a little boy.
I sit on his lap.
Yeah, you sit on his lap.
And I watch the movies.
It's beautiful. That's gonna be, and then you take your shirt off at the pit.
Look how dry my eyes are.
Gotta get some Visine.
Yeah.
All right. So the X-Men movie, I actually posted a hint about this today. Where's my thing? There it is. If you follow me on Instagram at Trivia Man, I post hints on game day. And 82% got that one. Caden Leopold is the Meg Ryan one. It's from like 20 years ago. And it had somebody you wouldn't expect directed that, I think. It's like a weird, I have to look that up. It was something weird. All right, question.
It's James Mangold, I think.
Oh, is it James Mangold? Yeah, because I was like, it's somebody who went on to do like action movies. Name the groups. So we're sticking with Days of Future Past here, but we're spinning off. Name the groups of villainous robots that Sir Patrick Stewart battles across time in A, Days of Future Past, and B, Star Trek First Contact. So he battles two groups of scary robotic type creatures, races. Name the two of them. You don't have to get both. If you just know one, you can submit that and get your point.
Yes. Great job, Michael.
Jigsaw, when is Yoni getting to the gym?
He's here.
He's like picking out a machine. He's picking out a leg.
He's wiping down his machine now, so like he'll be here in a second or two.
What Jigsaw? He might have COVID. Tell him to get out of the gym.
Oh yeah.
That's not good.
Gonna spread it around.
Oh yeah, he's wiping it down really fast right now.
Yeah, he better wipe it down vigorously. All right. So in Days of Future Past, the giant robots created by Peter Dinklage are the Sentinels, and in Future Past, I thought more people would get that, the Star Trek one, because that's it's the Borg. The Borg, kind of a famous killer robot race. They're what do you call them? Humanoid. What do you call it? Cyborg. Cybernetic. All right. Question number 3. Sir, that's right. Wow, Michael, you cracked the case, man. It's the
I figured it out.
The Borg. Call Patrick Stewart. Sir Michael Caine has time traveled in Austin Powers 3 and Muppet Christmas Carol, and he also had roles in what pair of Christopher Nolan films where other characters travel backward in time? So he's done a lot. He's done some time traveling, and he's been
the other one
adjacent.
I know. I think it's not. I don't think they do. Unless. Oh, no. Jigsaw's thinking. Jigsaw be thinking. I don't know.
I looked at I saw the book club answer check request, and you got the point. Sorry, it slipped through the grading, but you should see your point show up now. All right, so this one was a little tricky, I think. The phrasing was key on this one. A lot of people put Inception. Now, in Inception, time gets slowed down as they go deeper in the dreams, but they never actually go backward in time. That happens in Tenet, which most people got, or more than half, and Interstellar. Matthew McConaughey does some tiny. He ends up behind the bookcase, pushing the books around. All right. Question. That one was tricky, but yeah, no actual backward time travel. There's time screwage in Inception, but nobody actually goes back in time. All right. Question number 4. Name any 2 subtitles of the 4 Terminator sequels that feature a live action performance from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Name any 2 subtitles. So there's There's however many Terminator movies, I don't want to say. 4 of those sequels have live action performances where Arnold actually showed up on set. You can name any 2 of those subtitles, and you'll get a point for each of them.
What was that called?
Yeah, it was called.
Oh.
No, he's not in that one. Oh. Is that the one with...
I think so. No.
No, that's the one.
Oh.
So I think you're right. I think it might be...
All right, I'm just checking.
Come on, Jigsaw. Come on.
Hang on one sec. Let me just...
That's why the hair is missing in the front of your head.
All right. So the 4 of them, let's see if anybody attempted. Wow, someone did attempt Genesis. Judgment Day, obviously that's the Terminator 2. Rise of the Machines is 3. Genesis is part 5. He shows up as like CGI in Terminator Salvation, which is why I phrased it that way. And the newest one, Terminator Dark Fate. All right, question number 5. Which 2 mocap actors who time skipped in Avengers Endgame also appeared in a time travel? Each appeared in a time travel movie with Ryan Reynolds. One of them was in Deadpool 2, the other in the Atom Project. So there's 2 actors who I believe they both gave mocap performances, and I believe both characters time traveled in Avengers Endgame, and then they were in a Ryan Reynolds time travel movie, Deadpool 2 and the Atom Project.
Okay.
Okay. For
But what's the other? So no.
And if in this one, if there's something that I missed, somebody from Avengers is in one of these other 2 movies and I missed it, please let me know in the chat. If there's something that would fit this, let me know. But the 2 that I'm looking for here, the 2 mocap actors, are Thanos and the Hulk. I'm looking for Josh Brolin and Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, yeah, he's Cable.
And this, okay, so we're trying stuff out. It's episode 1 of the season. We're gonna try for a new graphic. I know this guy's coming up in a future game, so we're trying it. We're Brolin in it here. That's a Josh Brolin question. There he is. We're Brolin in it for game 1. We'll see what happens as we go. We'll see if this one can stick.
Did people request that?
No, I don't care what anyone wants. I do. No, why would they request it? All right, question number 6. In addition to source code, Jake Gyllenhaal engages in space-time shenanigans in what 2 other movies, both of which have alliterative titles? Okay, in addition to source code, Jake Gyllenhaal, he's in 3, at least by my count, movies. He engages in space-time shenanigans in what 2 movies with alliterative titles?
Shit. Alternative.
Alliterative.
Define.
No. What am I, an SAT tutor? Should know what alliterative means.
And tell us what it is. Answer it.
Define. No.
I shouldn't be. I can only be this flippant with Billy the Puppet because we go back so far. We did so many. We did all those improv sets at Penn State.
Here it comes.
Jigsaw,
mad now.
Can you borrow Yoni's Goofy shirt?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Your answers here. The alliterative, Billy, it means that it's two words that start with the same sound.
Oh,
two words. So Donnie Darko and Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time is the full title. But Prince of Persia, we'll get you the point too. All right, two more regular questions in the game. Aside from Benedict Cumberbatch in the Doctor Strange movies with Dormammu, name two of the three actors who have played Rachel McAdams' time-hopping love interest in a film. So I'm looking for the actors, not the names of the movies. I'll give you a second to think about it. There's a lot of weird little listicle type articles about how she's been in 4 movies where somebody travels through time that she's like dating, but she never travels through time herself.
Oh, that's funny. And then the other one.
So there's 3 potential answers here.
Dormammu.
And remember, I will say if spelling doesn't count, I will remind you that spelling does not count.
Time traveling movies.
Movies about time travel. Going through time.
She will not time travel, but she wants to be. All right. All right.
I'm getting our ass kicked in this round.
It's a tough round. All right. So here we go. Let's reveal it. There's 3 of these guys. There's Eric Bana in The Time Traveler's Wife. There's Donald Gleason in About Time, and there's Owen Wilson in Midnight in Paris.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's your third one. And Benedict Cumberbatch in Doctor Strange. That's the 4th one. All right. And question number 8.
Let me get Yoni for this one. Yeah.
You're gonna get Yoni for this one? All right. Yeah. Get him off the leg machine. It's good to see you, Billy.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Keep pumping iron.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna work out in Billy's honor. All right. In 12 Monkeys, a time-traveling Bruce Willis is killed in front of himself. Wow, Yoni, that was so fast.
Yeah.
What other 2 movies put Bruce in direct contact with his younger self? So in 12 Monkeys, he's killed in front of the child version of himself. What other 2 movies have Bruce Willis in contact with his younger self?
It's a great question. More teams remembering the harder one than I thought they would. To me, there's an easier one and a harder one for this. All right. The easier one also features Live, Die, Repeats double time traveler movie veteran Emily Blunt. She's in Looper. So she's also would qualify for this list of multiple time travel movies. Looper and Disney's The Kid. The Kid is the movie where Bruce is with his younger self. Looper is solid. I rewatched it maybe a year ago or so, and it's definitely pretty good. Does The Kid hold up?
The Kid is better than ever.
The Kid is awesome.
You have to see it on the biggest screen possible. All right, let's take a look at.
The Kid looks huge.
At our yeah, the Kid is so tall.
Kid is huge.
All right, so
4DX.
take a look in tied for 3rd place. Let's do the top 3 spots. We got a tight game, still very tight game. 38 points apiece. We got How Am I Going to Be an Optimist About This? And Sterling Cooper rolling Deli Bets in 2nd place with 39. We've got Marley's Chains And in first with 40, we've got the book club. All right, so that will bring us to our final question of the game. It's a post-credits bonus. I'm going to ask you a question that's got 2 correct answers, but I'm also going to put up a dummy fake-out answer. Each correct answer is worth 3. So if you get them both right, you get 6. But if you pick the fake-out answer, you will get 0 for this question. So if you know one for sure, and I think this might be one of those, this is kind of one of the harder ones of these, as far as these go. So you remember, you can just pick one that you know and collect your 3 points and just pocket them. But it's a gamble if you want to go for it. All right. So tonight we've talked about movies that predict the future. We've talked about Back to the Future and 2015. We're going to, so our intersection tonight is predictions in Back to the Future 2. Okay. Back to the Future 2 actually made some pretty good guesses about life in the future. Which of these 2 predictions were not only accurate? So all 3 of these were accurate in some way, but 2 of them happened within 2 years of 2015. So either between 2013 and 2017, somewhere in that zone. So you've got all of these actually happened, but 2 of them were almost happened in 2015, which is the year in Back to the Future 2. And your options are: smart glasses become available with the release of Google Glass, the Chicago Cubs finally win the World Series, and the 19th film in a popular franchise. In this case, in the movie, it's Jaws. In real life, it's the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is released. So which of these, all of these happened? All of these were predicted in some way by Back to the Future 2, but which of them happened close to 2015? They all happened pretty close to 2015, but 2 of them happened within 2 years of 2015. All right. So remember, you can pick one, and you don't have to answer all of them.
You got to go for it.
Do it.
What do you?
I don't know. The one I said definitely, and I guess, yeah, I was.
You can guess. I mean, you can guess.
No regrets.
This was actually, I realized I made this harder than I usually make these, because the one that's the outlier is actually only 3 years out from 2015, which is kind of a little bit, maybe a little unfair, a little tough.
Your smart glasses.
But so to me, the most obvious one is the Chicago Cubs. They finally won in 2016. The Back to the Future was only a year off with that. And so the other one is Google Glass.
Yeah!
Google Glass is your second one. Google Glass became available. It was like in beta in 2013 and then wide release in 2014. So they were real, and everyone's wearing like wearable glasses in Back to the Future 2. Avengers Infinity War came out in 2018, which is off by, it's just off. It's a little tough, maybe a little unfair. It's also a second Brolin for just for the record. You. So yeah, people did request it that time. I'm getting it in my earpiece.
Like, we keep them rolling.
Yeah, I need that. I need the music cue. All right, so let's see if this changed our scores at all. I think it looks pretty close to how it shook out. Such a tight game, amazing. And Yoni and Mike, you finished in 5th. You jumped up.
That sucks.
All right. So in 3rd place, such a close game. Sterling Cooper Roland Deli Bets in 3rd with 44. Marley's Chains in 2nd with 45. And your winners, they held on with 46 points. The Book Club. And Billy is back. My God. He's out of the gym. He's standing in front of Tipper and Al Gore. Who they must hate you. They must hate you, Billy. They with all their parental warnings and anti-violence and anti-cursing.
Oh, they're cool. They smoke weed and they take jacuzzi. They're like in a jacuzzi.
They're in a jacuzzi. Like all that's what they do. Like post.
Some people like Al Gore said one time that him and Tipper like to make out in a jacuzzi.
Oh, Billy.
What?
Billy, save the horror for the Saw movies. Am I right? All right,
they could be in a jacuzzi in that picture. We don't know.
We can't see their lower half.
We can't see the bottom.
All right, so congrats to the Book Club. Nice job, nice win. Congrats to everybody. If you're new, come on back next week. I keep track of the scores over the course of the season. It all culminates in a championship game. That'll be in about 7 weeks. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, Yoni. Have a great workout, gentlemen. Thank you to everybody. Thanks to everybody for playing. Come on back next week at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock now. I got to recalibrate my brain. Come back for more game. More game. I think I do have the brain fog. More movie quiz.
It's happening.
Stay safe. Watch some movies, and I will see you as long as I'm healthy. I'll see you back here next Wednesday night at 9. McClunky, everybody.